everyone. My name's Pete Johnson. You might see me on Facebook sometimes posting about playing fill-in gigs on the drums or subbing with various bands around the area. And many times over the years I've been asked, hey, how do you do that? How does that work? So I thought, well, I've got 3 really close ones within about a 2-week period coming up that I have to put a lot of work into to make them happen. So I thought, let's get out the camera and mess around with that, and I can show you guys what I do to try and make that happen successfully. So here we go. My first one coming up is with a band called Big Toe and the Jam. They're a horn band. They play everything. They play rock, disco, soul. I don't think there's any country on the list. I've heard every song before, so you'd think I'd just be able to jump in and play Long Train A-Runnin' by the Doobie Brothers or something. Well, with Big Toe and the Jam, that's never the case. So they send me a set list. They do snippets of songs and run them all together in medleys that last 13 minutes, 15 minutes, and I have to learn all the sections of the songs that they do. So it's like, oh, okay, gonna have to learn that so I don't suck when I show up. And I want them to call me back because they're nice people. For that, I have this big book. I usually don't play with a music stand. If I need cheat sheets, I'll throw them down in a little case I usually keep next to me so they're not showing. But for Big Toe, I assemble a book because that's the kind of gig it is. So yeah, Long Train A-Runnin'. Hit the Pistons verse right away. Don't do Illinois Central. They don't do that part. They go right into Pistons keep on pushing. We try and make the audience not realize that I'm the fill-in guy. That's the goal. And to play with feeling. Feel song. Boogie Shoes by KC. Here's Pete going, oh God, how do we start that one? I haven't heard that since Skateland in the 70s, man. Oh, rest, rest. Whap, whap. That's how it starts. 1, 2. Bop, bop. Dun, da, da, dun, dun, dun. See? So it makes it look like I know what I'm doing, even though I don't. Joy to the World, 3 Dog Night. Ha, or as I like to call them, 1 Dog Night. Piano starts. Yeah, I had that 45 when I was about 7, so I know that one pretty good. We go into Proud Mary. Oops, it's the wrong one. It's the Tina Turner one. Some modern stuff. Happy because I'm happy. And shake it off, shake it off. A little medley of those. Justin Timberlake. JT, my man, with Big Toe. It's all across the board.
All right, hey, we're on site for the Big Toe and the Jam fill-in. Speaking of fill-ins, I just met Mark on keyboards tonight.
Hey, how's it going?
He's also filling in, and the question of the night is, can you play a Steely Dan chord for me?
Oh, which Steely Dan? You know my favorite Steely Dan chord? Can I play it?
There you go.
That it's over now.
Drink your
That's the shit.
big black cow and get out of here. Yeah. Mark, ladies and gentlemen.
Long tracks. She lost her home and her family. She won't be coming back. My love, where would you be now? Without love. Give me some saxophone. Let it be. Come on, baby.
fill-in gigs because I'm not a big fan of being in the same band week after week, year after year. I mean, I did that for many, many years, and now I have more fun just playing with different people because I learned something new from each experience I have. So, I mean, it broadens me, keeps things really interesting. I am in 2 other bands. We'll talk about those coming right up. I love being in the David Bowie band. We don't play every weekend. We just play sporadically. We won't see each other for 3 months. Then we'll hit rehearsals real hard for a month and then go play a gig because we want to be tight. And that's a really good band. I mean, that's a tight band that fell to earth. I play with Mountain Ash sometimes. During the summer they take some gigs, and about 3 years ago they asked me to be the drummer for all the gigs that they get. So I'm an official band member there. I'm 57 years old, and I'm certainly not playing drums to make other people's dreams come true. If you know what I mean. Well, here we are again. For the last couple days I've been listening on and off throughout the day to a lot of 90s and 2000s music, which self-admittedly I don't know a whole lot of that very well. I've heard it, but never really had the call to learn it, to play it much. Anyway, and this is for the band called Last Minute Heroes. It's a band that kind of lives up to their name. If a band cancels at a club, the club might know to call the Last Minute Heroes to come in at the last minute to save the day. Last Minute Heroes drummer couldn't make it, so I'm the last minute drummer hero for the Last Minute Heroes for one night, Friday. A lot of work for one night. It's about 20 songs I never played before. Okay, Better Than Ezra, Good. I don't know that song. I've heard it. It was good living with you. Oh, everyone's heard that. Played it? Nope, never played it. So I charted that one out so I can read along. It's going to be a music stand gig for me. I'm going to go downstairs, put my headphones on, fire everything up, play through this whole book of tunes, and then I go get together and practice with the Last Minute Heroes tomorrow night. We run through them again. Take Thursday and I'll play through them and probably just listen to them Thursday and not even play them. Then we'll go play them live Friday night in Rockville, Minnesota. What a good name to have a rock band. Good name of a town. Anyway, let's go down and see how well my chart turned out for Better Than Ezra, if the drums sound like the song called Good. I hope they're good.
told you. And you do what they 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 told you.
I have a gig in a couple of weeks with a band called Queen Bee Harmony. Got Lexi singing, Keith on bass, Lexi's son on guitar, Dom, me on drums, I guess. I don't know if they have a keyboard player coming this time or what's up, but we're rehearsing today for a gig 2 weeks out because it's the only time we could really find. Lexi gave me their set list months back, so I touch base with it every now and then, just looking at things, try and pay a little attention if I hear the songs on the radio. I usually don't start working on them, digging into them till about a week or two before though, because that way they stay locked in my head a lot better. I'm working on kind of a cool song now called, what's it called? Do Anything, by the band from the early 90s called Natural Selection. And this is cool. That song got to #2 on the Billboard Hot 100 in 1991. And the bass player Natural Selection is actually in this band. His name's Keith. So I better learn this one pretty good because he's the real guy. So that's kind of cool. Anyway, yeah, here's part of that. If you've ever heard that before, I'm sure you have. Yeah, I'm looking forward to drumming that. It's got a nice heavy duty boom, 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 boom. All right, I better keep practicing so I don't suck at rehearsal. Hey, it's Pete again. We're packing up to go to rehearsal for Queen Bee Harmony. Now, my friend Randy O has a studio in St. Paul, and that's where we're rehearsing, and he said he has some drums there that I could use. I mean, thanks, Randy, that's great. Etiquette in the business is when someone's letting you use their drums. Bring along your own, come on over here and have a look back here. Bring along your own breakables, which are a snare drum, a bag of cymbals, maybe a bass drum pedal. I'm leaving my bass drum pedal at home though. Randy and I are from the same era, so we probably set our bass drum pedals about the same. People used to think we were brothers because we looked a lot alike, and that's pretty cool. Anyway, that's kind of what you do. Here we go, we're off. Hey everybody, just doing some last minute going through songs. I wound up making a cheat sheet for Karma by Joss Stone. Kind of a cool song. It's kind of like Miss You by the Stones, but a little slower and a little heavier. Anyway, getting excited to go to the gig. All my I's are dotted and T's are crossed. It should be a success. Dang! Canceled! Denied! Crap. Well, you know, this whole thing is a labor of love. So, we're canceled because of the weather. Bad stuff moving in. It's just not going to happen. And that's good because, you know, electricity and storms don't go well together. And wet drums don't sound very appealing to me either. And so that's kind of how it goes sometimes, you know. I find myself kind of lucky to be in this spot to even be bummed out about it. So I'm not going to be bummed out about it. It just is what it is. You know, we'll live to play on to do something else. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.